Good afternoon, students. So we have completed free formulation studies. Now we will go for another unit for you. That is your tablets. So in this, let us discuss about tablets as it is coming under solid dosage form. Let us discuss about what is the definition of tablets. So we can tell tablets your unit solid dosage form which combines with the drug and excipient and which are made by compression method or molding method. It's a very generally we can tell tablet is a unit solid dosage form. Why it's called as unit? Why it's called as unit solid dosage form? Why not only solid dosage form? Because you can see in the tablet the dose will be accurate. Whatever the dose required for us, that will be given in that particular tablets. And all the doses, whatever the requirement for a particular dose will be inside this tablet. So that's why we are calling as unit solid dosage forms. With this, it's a very popular dosage form, you know, because generally in every diseases we are giving tablets. And with this, let us discuss about what are the advantages and disadvantages of these your tablets. Let us discuss about the advantages. Generally, we can tell it's easy to carry because when the tablets are manufactured, it's coming from the manufacturing unit industry to different wholesaling, then it's coming to the medical store, then we are also keeping it in our home. So generally it's very easy for us to carry it. Whenever we are traveling, we can easily take the tablets without any problems. So that's why it's very easy to carry. Then it's very easy to swallow also. We can easily swallow it. Easily we can take it without any problems by taking water. Now, sometimes you can see the tablets are of very bitter taste. Some of the drugs they are very bitter taste. In these cases, it is coming in the form of sugar coating. If it is sugar coated, the taste will be masked and easily you can take it. So that's why this is also one type of advantages. We can prevent bitter taste of the different drugs, and also some of the drugs there, these are we can tell we need to weight it accurately, so the accurate dose will be there inside the tablets. So that is one type of advantages. If you compare with liquid orals, it's coming in the bottle. So to take the dose accurately, it's very difficult. So that's why when you are taking tablets, it's very easy to take in a particular dose. And also, these are the most important advantages. And also, it's coming in the form of different other type of novel drug delivery systems like your sustained release tablets, controlled release tablets, which will take easily. If you take daily once, then it will work for 24 hours. If you take it once, then easily you can use it for no need to take repeatedly. You will take daily once, then it will work for 24 hours. So that's why it's very advantageous as compared to different other dosage forms. But with it, there is some disadvantages also there. Let us discuss about some disadvantages. If the drug is having poor weightability or it's having poor water solubility, then this combination we cannot take in the tablet because it will not disintegrate or it will not be solubilized properly inside the stomach or intestine. So this will be the big problem in case of tablet. If it is having a poor solubility, then we cannot use it. And sometimes the tablet having due to its low density, we cannot able to compress it. Low compressibility. If a tablet low compressibility there, for example, amorphous substances, powders, if you take it, it's very difficult to compress it. So that's why there are so many disadvantages also there, but that is not that much requirement that we can enhance, but it's more advantageous than other dosage forms. Now let us discuss about what are the classification of tablets or types of tablets. Generally, these tablets we are dividing into three classes. There are so many types of tablets there. We are dividing into three types. First one, tablets ingested orally. Tablets ingested orally. What are the tablets we are ingesting orally? The first one, compressed tablet. Second one, multiple compressed tablet. Multiple compressed tablet. Third one, enteric coated tablets. Sugar coated tablets. Film coated tablets. Chewable tablets. So these are the groups, type of tablets which are taking, we are ingesting orally. Compressed tablet, multiple compressed tablet, enteric coated tablet, sugar coated tablet, film coated tablet, and chewable tablets. So let us discuss about what are these type of tablets, and also then some other groups also there, like your tablets used in different cavities, oral cavities. Then your tablet administered in different routes, and also tablet used to prepare solutions. There are different groups there. So today we discuss about tablets ingested orally. Orally, what are the tablets we are taking? Let us come to compressed tablet. So what is this compressed tablet? Generally, this compressed tablet is a combination of drug and excipient. It is a combination of drug and excipient which are compressed to a tablet form. Normally, all the tablets are coming under this compressed tablet because all tablets are compressed. So that's why drug and excipient, we are mixing it properly, we are granulating it properly, then we are compressing it. So this is a single compressed tablet. Now coming to the multiple compressed tablet. Multiple compressed means it has to pass through different compression cycles. Means tablet once compressed, once again we have to run the machine so that other excipient and drugs will be compressed on that. One example of this is layered tablets. Layered tablet. Layered means different layers will be there. One tablet will be there, on that another layer will be there. So when we are using this type of tablet, when multiple drugs we are taking, more than one drug we are taking, and these are incompatible with each other. If the drugs are incompatible with each other, then we are preparing this type of tablets. Means one drug will be in the core tablet, other drugs will be on the layer. So this type of multiple compressed tablet may be of 2 layers or 3 layers, and every layer contains different types of drugs. So that's why we are telling us multiple compressed tablets. Okay. Now coming to enteric coated tablets. Enteric coated tablet means the tablets which are designed to release in the intestine. Release in the intestine means when we are taking orally, the first drug will go to the stomach. Then how we are able to release the drug in the intestine? So for that we are using how the tablet can bypass the stomach and it will go to the intestine. So for that we are making one coating. We are making one coating on the tablets. So that coating we are telling as enteric coating. So there are some selective polymers there which are not solubilized in acidic medium. That type of polymer we have to choose. The polymers which are not solubilized in acidic medium. For example, CAP, cellulose acetate phthalate. Cellulose acetate phthalate. So that polymer is not solubilized in the stomach medium because it is acidic in nature. So much time the drug will stay, the coating will remain intact. Then after some time, the tablet will go to the intestine because there it will not be solubilized. It will go to the intestine. So these polymers can be solubilized in alkaline medium. So intestinal medium means it's alkaline in nature. So the drug, the coating will be solubilized in the intestine and the drug will be released there. That means the drug will not release in the stomach. It will release in the intestine. So in which case we have to use this enteric coated? When we need to intended the drug to release in the intestine only. When the drug absorption will be in the intestine only. In these cases we are going for enteric coating. And so many drugs there, they will be decomposed in acidic medium. So in that cases also we are using this enteric coated form so that we can release the drug in the intestine. Coming to sugar coating. So many drugs there which are very bitter taste. We cannot take it orally directly. So in these cases we are using sugar coating. Sugar coating means it's a taste will be sugar. For that we are using the sucrose solution to coat the tablet, and also it will prevent from atmospheric moisture. The sugar coating also will prevent atmospheric moisture. Now coming to the film coated tablet, that means the tablet will be coated in different polymers so that it will form a film on the surface of tablet. So for that we are using different types of polymers. For example, we are using methyl cellulose, HPMC, EC. HPMC means hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose. We are using ethyl cellulose. So this type of polymers generally we are using to coat this film coated tablets. These tablets will be coated by the polymeric solution of methyl cellulose, hydroxypropyl methyl cellulose or ethyl cellulose. So this will prevent the drug decomposition as it will coat a film on the surface. It will prevent degradation of drug from the atmospheric oxygen as well as moisture. Now coming to chewable tablet. Chewable tablet means the tablet we have to use it in the buccal cavity and we have to chew it. We should not swallow it completely. We have to chew it in the mouth. Then slowly that solution form we have to take it ingested orally. So many types of drugs are coming in the form of chewable tablets like antacid tablets. Then your different vitamin tablets also coming, like vitamin C tablet. It's coming in the form of chewable tablet. That means when we take this chewable tablet, we have to chew it well, and the solution we have to take orally. And we can cross it inside the mouth, and that solution we have to ingest it. So these are the different types of tablet which are ingested orally. So today we are discussing about up to this. Then in the next class we will discuss about some of the other types of classification of tablets. So for that I will give the assignment for tomorrow class, and then we submit it. Thank you.